Now, there are contending views as to which organization, whether the local anti-doping appeal tribunal or the Court of Arbitration for Sport, will hear John Campbell's appeal against his 4-year ban for evading, refusing or failing to submit to a blood sample collection by JATCO in April of this year. Now, Ken Rayner reports.
Attorney Ayana Thomas of Nunez, Schofield, Delian and Company on Monday confirmed that an appeal was lodged with the local appellate body last week. She said, quote, "An appeal was filed by John Campbell at the local anti-doping appeal tribunal." She added that the, quote, appeal was lodged last week within the time for doing so. However, when contacted by telephone on Monday, JADCO's chairman Alexander Williams confirmed only being notified by the Switzerland-based Court of Arbitration for Sport CAS about Campbell's appeal last Thursday.
Well, sir, we're not aware of an appeal to the local appeal tribunal, and that would be surprising because there is no recourse to the local body. The rules for an international athlete make it clear that it's an exclusive appeal to the Court of Arbitration in Sports. We have in fact been received communication from the Court of Arbitration in Sports to say an appeal has been lodged with them. So we are currently in the process of preparing ourselves to deal with an appeal at the Court of Arbitration in Sports.
The JADCO chairman says their lawyers are now moving to deal with the CAS appeal.
We have engaged our attorneys for it, and the next step in the process is to settle on the arbitrators to deal with the appeal, and we have started with that selection process. So after that, there's supposed to be what you might call like a case management process, where details of the arguments for the appeal will be set out, or response, agree the bundle, and then agree the date for hearing.
Campbell's attorney noted that she could not make any further comments on the merits of the appeal until the process has been completed. Meanwhile, TVJ's own check of Rule 13.2.1 of the World Anti-Doping Code 2021, which deals with appeals involving international-level athletes or international events, says, quote, "In cases arising from participation in international event or in cases involving international-level athletes, the decision may be appealed exclusively to CAS." Keon Rayner reporting for TVJ Sports.